What's up, guys? Welcome back to Give a Shift. This is your weekly dose of car news, what's happening in the automotive industry, all that type of things. So buckle up for the ride. We're about to talk about some cars. First subject for the day. Oh, there are some things in the road. Is that a tire? All right, anyway, first up for the day, we're talking about Porsche. So Porsche is coming out very, very soon with their 911 GT2. That's right, my friends, GT2. So this car is going to have an upgraded version of the 911 Turbo's S's engine that already produces somewhere in the range of about 580 horsepower. This car is going to produce upwards of 600 horsepower, all sent to the rear wheels, but they've come out and said that it is only going to have a dual clutch PDK transmission. No manual option here, my friends. I'm sorry if you guys are looking for that third pedal, but in the new GT2 it is going to be a PDK only. So what this means is the old car was a bit of a widowmaker. It made somewhere in the range of 620, I think, horsepower, only sent to the rear wheels. So that car was already an absolute beast, a monster, just an epic car. So this next car is bound to be a collector's car, coming out probably before the end of the year this year. And so yeah, this car, like I said, PDK only, absolute monster. All that power sent to the rear wheels, probably somewhere north of 600 horsepower. I'm gonna get somewhere around 650 horsepower. So this car, next Porsche, it's gonna be a beast. So all you collectors out there, definitely get your pocketbooks ready for the next GT2, as it is probably also going to run you around 250 grand or so, somewhere around that 911R territory, which I think is stickered somewhere around 225, 240 up there. So it's going to be pretty pricey, but it's definitely going to be a collector car. So yeah, Porsche 911 GT2, I think it's going to be a beast. So next up for the day, we are talking about some industry business news here. So if you guys haven't heard, GM has sold Vauxhall and they have sold Opal to PSA. PSA is the governing body, or the group that owns Peugeot and Citroën in France, those two French car companies. They have sold these two brands, I guess you could say, to this company, and they have sold the car companies for $2.3 billion, with a B, billion. Now, they decided to make this move because ever since 2009, they have lost upwards of $9 billion. That's right, again, with a B, billion. Because these companies haven't really been returning profits that they need to. They have failed to kind of introduce a crossover to the market out there in Europe. And so GM's just kind of pulling out of a couple brands. They're stopping Holden out in Australia. Well, they're not stopping. They're stopping some platforms and things out there. But they sold off all of their European brands, Opel and Vauxhall. Now, what does this mean? So basically, PSA here, they're getting a very good deal. I mean, they're getting two established brands in the market. Yes, they aren't doing very well, but a company, a governing body, I guess you could say, like PSA, could really turn these companies around, introduce some good cars, some good crossovers and things to compete in that market. That is a very fruitful market at this point in time in the automotive industry. I mean, you see companies left and right introducing small crossovers like the Mazda CX-3, the Nissan Juke, the Honda HR-V, things like that. So I think if they really introduce some nice models, I like this turn. Anyway, so if they really introduce some good models here, I think they could really turn these two brands around, as they are pretty, like, they have some potential here, you know what I mean? They have some potential to really return some profits, and I think this was a good move by both GM and PSA here. I feel like GM's kind of getting back to, they're kind of refocusing all their efforts and things, moving around some money, shuffling some resources. They are doing very well. They're coming out with some very good performance cars here, like the new ZL1, the CTSVs and the Caddies and things like that. So they are coming out with some very good performance cars. I think they're also just trying to PSA is able to do with these two new brands that they have now acquired. So yeah, there's some automotive industry business news for you guys. So, what the heck? There's a teal Ford Flex with some wood paneling going past on the side. That is something else, my friends. Alright, anyway. Alright guys, next up for the day, back in the news, as always, Dodge Demon. You guys are probably just getting sick of hearing me talk about Dodge Demon, but a couple more weeks here until we have it fully revealed. But this time, what we're talking about is torque reserve. So, the new Demon, like we all know, is going to have many more horsepower than the normal Hellcat. It is based on the Hellcat, still has that same engine and things. But like we talked about, this car is going to have specially designed tires for this vehicle. It is going to have a 3-inch wider body to fit these wider tires. It's going to have a 315 up front all around. This car is going to launch 30% harder than the Hellcat. It's going to have an 8-speed automatic. Geez, where can I go? It doesn't have a driver's seat. I mean, doesn't have a passenger seat. It's probably not going to have a rear seat. This car comes with a tool chest, all by Snap-on, with multiple things in it, like a hydraulic jack, a electric torque wrench. I don't even know, man. This thing is going to be an absolute track beast. I mean, Dodge has still said it is going to be a street car in the end, but you're going to get skinnies for the front to go drag racing in. Anyway, that was just a little quick overview. This week, what we have learned is that it's going to have torque reserve. So, if you guys don't know what that is, this kind of system is usually just reserved for drag cars, drag racing purposes. Basically what it is there's like a little valve in the supercharger that allows more air, more fuel to be spun up in the supercharger, so it can, like, well, create a torque reserve. It allows the car to launch a lot faster and a lot harder. Now, this car, the new Demon, is going to have upgraded a drivetrain. It's going to have upgraded axles, upgraded drive shafts, things like that, so it can cope with all this power of this launching force. Because, I mean, when you launch a car, it does put some strain on the drivetrain. So this car is going to be a very beefy car. So yes, torque reserve. Now, it's kind of cool, kind of weird. The sound that it makes, it cuts some spark, cuts some fuel to some of the cylinders when it does this. So the tone, the engine note kind of changes. If you guys want to check this out, I will always, like I say, always link everything in the description down below, so you guys can look at all of this stuff as well. So definitely go check out this link so you can hear this car. I mean, they have the entire engine note. I feel like they kind of just ran it down the strip and recorded it, but yeah, you can hear it. It sounds really interesting. It sounds kind of cool, like a beefy 4-cylinder, to be honest. That's what it kind of reminded me of. Kind of like a CLA AMG type deal, like Mercedes big beefy 4-cylinder that they have. It's like 365 horsepower remote 4-cylinder. But yeah, definitely go check that out. Torque reserve, pretty cool technology that Dodge has really thrown into this car. They're really pulling out all the stops on this. I am extremely excited to see this car come out pretty soon here. So only a couple more weeks, a couple more Dodge Demon news. Things probably coming at you pretty soon. So stay tuned for that. As always, we'll be bringing you some cool things coming out from the industry. Start this. So, if you guys remember the last video, we talked about the new Civic Type R. And Honda has now come out and shown us the new production version that thankfully, finally, the North America, the United States, is going to be getting. So this car is going to have a 2-liter turbo VTEC engine up front. All this power is going to be sent to the front wheels. That's right, front wheel drive for this car, via a 6-speed manual transmission. That is the only transmission option for this car. Props to Honda for keeping it pure, for all the purists out there, for all the enthusiasts. Huge props to them. So this car is going to be competing with the Golf R, the STI, the Focus RS, things like that, the premium hot hatches. So this is the only car, though, out of those 4 that I just mentioned, that is front-wheel drive. All the other ones are all-wheel drive. So I'm kind of, I don't know, I'm kind of skeptical on how well this car is going to put down the power. Now I know the old, or the last generation, I guess you could say, Civic Type R, that was only released in Europe and things, not in the US. Apparently it put down the power very well. It had a Very clever differential front. So yeah, I'm pretty excited that they're finally bringing in a Type R to the United States. I mean, it's been quite a long time. Have they ever even brought one here? I don't think they've ever even brought a Civic Type R to the United States. It's only been like either Japan only or Europe, or just never US. We only had the SI and things, and Honda's really been holding out on us with that. So finally we're getting our Type R. So there's some good news from Geneva. A couple of little highlights from Geneva. They released and showed the new Pagani Huarya Roadster. Beautiful car. I mean, it has all the technology from the Huarya BC. It's lighter, different carbon fiber, a little bit more powerful, things like that. All already sold out. So there's a new car from there. McLaren, obviously, we talked about this a little bit in previous videos, but they finally came out and showed their new 720S. This car is an absolute beast. I mean, over 700 horsepower, crazy aero, 14 air inlets, a new 4-liter V8 twin turbo, crazy new technology coming from McLaren. They didn't actually say this out loud. I think it was like to a private kind of group, private showing. But the new McLaren F1 Successor, 3-seater supercar, is coming out soon, very soon here. All of them have already been sold. The car hasn't even been shown yet, and they're already sold. It costs upward of $2 million. So this car is going to be pretty cool. Other things that came out of Geneva, they teased to a private group as well the new AMG Hypercar. That one is going to be Formula 1 derived technology dropped down into road cars. It is going to be using their 1.9 liter, I think it was, V6, straight out of their Formula 1 car. Now they dropped the rev limiter from 15,000. That's right, that's what the Formula 1 cars were at, to 15,000 to 11,000. Only 11,000, guys. I know it's not very much, but there you go. It is going to have, like I said, from their Formula 1 car, this turbo V6, crazy technology in this car, hybrid assist, all-wheel drive, going to cost upwards of $2 million again. All these hypercars really coming out, and just, man, it's going to be crazy. Other things that came out, I don't even know what else came out. New, like we talked about the other week, the new hypercar, again, hypercars, just sticking with hypercars here. New hypercar from Aston Martin and Red Bull Racing, their little joint team there, got a name. It is called the Valkyrie. That's right, the Valkyrie. Aston Martin really killing it with the names lately. I mean, they have the Aston Martin Vulcan. 20 examples were made of that car. Track only car. The thing looks absolutely mega. I mean, that car looks, man, that's just a mad car. It really is. It's just amazing. If you haven't seen this car, definitely go check out the Grand Tour episode where Jeremy gets to drive this car. It's freaking amazing. So yeah, great name, Valkyrie. It's gonna have, again, Formula 1 derived technology from the Red Bull Racing team. It's gonna have crazy aero. This car is just, it's gonna be crazy. So again, upwards of $2 million. Amazing cars. So yeah, Geneva was pretty cool. It had some great new supercars, hypercars. Yeah. Oh, last thing from Geneva, my personal favorite from Geneva. Ruf is a tuning company that specializes in Porsches. Now, they just came out with a car. I don't even remember what it's called, but this car is kind of like a 964 type bodied, old air-cooled bodied looking Porsche. The thing is completely carbon fiber monocoque, everything. It is powered by I think it's twin turbo flat 6, making 700 horsepower. So very light car, very powerful. This car is inboard suspension. Man, this thing is one of the most beautiful cars I've ever seen. I mean, it is absolutely incredible. I will link it down below. Definitely go check that out. That thing, that is what dreams are made of right there. It costs $800,000. They're making 30 examples. Man, if I had all the money in the world, I would write a check right there. I mean, that thing looks absolutely incredible. So definitely go check that out in the description. So yeah, Geneva Auto Show had some cool stuff. All right, guys, that is all I have for you this week. Sorry there was no video last week. I was quite sick. I had something was going on with my throat. I sounded terrible. I mean, 60-year-old smoker, smoking for 60 years, like, that's what I sound like. It was really bad. I really wanted to record a video, but it didn't happen, so sorry about that. But stay tuned. Later this week, my friend Ian is coming out, picking up a new car, and you guys will see that very soon. Hopefully going to shoot a video on that. Also coming out, there will be some reviews and things. That's right, the first review for the channel is coming. And we are also, later this week, going to Colorado. So there will be some videos made from out there, maybe some go-kart racing, maybe some other reviews, some friends' cars, things like that. So definitely stay tuned for a little Colorado series coming up. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to subscribe as always, like, all those things. You know what it is. My name's Thomas. This is Give a Shift. Thanks for watching, guys. See you next week.